You want to see what was up there?
Oh, man. So we'll turn it to what were your guys' thoughts on Russia there? That was weird.
What do you think?
I thought she was very entertaining. Brought a lot to the plot.
She had your back.
Yeah, she's a girl's girl. So I can't say too much shit about her. She hasn't said anything about me, so.
I mean, she said you're too young to be on her plate.
Mature, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't want to be on her plate, so why would I be offended about that?
Okay. Nice way of looking at it.
Should have told her that earlier.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't like to get.
You know what? I think the girl's girl is the worst girl of all time.
I agree.
I'll explain.
I agree.
Because women like to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I like the girl's girl. She supports us or whatever." A lot of times, I think with women, you guys need to hear things versus what you want to hear. I think we need to tell women what they need to hear because since the world lies to them so much, right? It's very easy to go down the wrong path because number one, other women don't want to offend you. Men want to have sex with you. So the only people that really tell you the truth a lot of times is maybe a brother, a cousin, your dad. But a lot of times women might not have access to these individuals. They might not have a dad. They might not have a brother who gives a fuck. They might not have a cousin. So I think with women, they'd rather hear sweet nothings than what they need to hear. But the reality is she's over here, giving you, what did she say? Like, you're too young for her play or some bullshit like that? She was
she meant her. But the thing is,
that's because they were attacking each other. Never mind.
She's a enabler. Basically, she'll let you do the shit and say, keep going, girl.
Yeah.
And you get stuff, he's like, well, it was your fault.
Well, she wouldn't even say that.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even go that far.
Yeah, true.
But anyway, it is what, I just think everything with the way modern society is with women is like just up. I just don't think we have, if we know that most women derive pleasure and happiness and fulfillment from having a family of children, why are we doing everything in our power to keep women from getting that?
Well, I want you to think about this when you were talking about girls. You ever notice there's no guy that when we're all sitting around, he says, oh man, that thing and in them jeans, boy, you look good. But women feel like they have to sit here and jerk each other off.
Oh, yeah.
And tell each other how great they look. Oh, girl, you look good. You this and you that. Why do they need this? Because women are superficial and women are apparently always insecure because you need someone to tell you look good. I ain't never just needed no man to tell me, boy, you look like a player tonight. Like, I don't need this. And men, we don't sit around doing it. A guy's guy is not a guy that won't tell you what you're doing wrong. When we talk about a guy's guy, he's probably what we call a no nigga in Georgia. He won't tell you no. He's going to tell you this is a bad decision. He's going to help you when you need help, but he going to tell you you're fucking up. Women don't usually have somebody to tell them they're fucking up.
Yeah. No, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
They enable you.
They'll say you're a hater. Get her out the friend group.
Yeah.
So I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but what would be the solution? Because like for me, like I'm like a boss babe or whatever, but I don't want to be that. If I could be a proud wife, I agree with what a lot of you guys are saying, but how can we change that?
There's only one way. We gotta take your rights away.
How can we change
here's the thing.
that?
I've become far more radical on this shit because as I've talked to more and more women, and I realize how dumb a lot of you are. No offense. The only way that we're gonna fix this is we just simply have to take your guys' rights away to a degree for a period of time, because the problem is. No offense, I don't want to use you as an example.
No,
but
I said none taken.
No. I'm using her.
A lot of women are taken.
No.
No taken.
No offense.
Yeah, because I was going to use her as a thing. A lot of women in America have the same mindset that she has. Maybe they won't go on OnlyFans or whatever, but they have this very bimbo mindset. And they'll be in college. And like they just won't be that intelligent or sharp. And that's fine. But the problem is, we have this problem where women have dynamite, right? Which is what I call rights and power.
Chris.
They have dynamite. What's going on? What?
Camera angle.
No, it's fine.
What's going on?
What happened?
Mine sounds like someone's making ice.
No, but I'll talk to her. Go ahead.
They stopped.
What?
No, first, go ahead. Myron, go ahead.
You're talking, camera wasn't on you, but go ahead.
It's fine.
I'm so confused. Is there something wrong? Someone?
No. She had to go to the bathroom, but it's fine.
Oh. Beside you needs to go.
Oh.
Just go, man.
It's fine.
Let me go. I'll do it.
Just go ahead. We'll reach out.
I'll do it.
All right, it's fine.
Give it to
Just rechats after.
See first.
Okay.
That's why I want to.
I will answer your question, young lady.
Okay, thank you.
Here's the answer to it. When you, I wouldn't go as far as Myron, but there are a lot of rights that I would take away from women. But guys, I do think that you guys have power, and you don't understand which the power you wield.
Okay.
But I think that men have a still bigger role in it. If you keep rewarding people who are doing bad things or things you claim you don't like, because we as men will claim we don't like this, and then you'll see us laid up with a OnlyFans model, or you'll see us laid up with what is her, a Cardi B? Like, she just got another guy to get her pregnant, so she left a guy who was cheating to be with a guy that's cheating.
Yeah, they
so
don't
again,
respect her, yeah.
so if you keep rewarding the bad behavior, your words fall on deaf ears. Imagine being a parent and telling the kid, I'm not going to give you a PlayStation 5 if you make straight D's. They come and make straight F's, and you tell them, look what, I got the PlayStation 5 with 3 games. That's what we do to women. We claim that we don't want them doing the things that they do. We claim they dress too provocative. Yet who gets brought into the VIP? The chick dressing provocative.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't never brought the chick in there that came in with a moo-moo on, and you never brought her in there.
Yeah.
So we complain that they dress a certain way. We complain that they act a certain way, but we don't mean it, because most of us still want to f them chicks. We just don't have access to them chicks. We mad that the rapper got 60 of them, and we don't get one of them until he get done. I think a lot of what men are talking about is haterism shit. Because if you really gave a shit, those women would be lonely as hell. If we really didn't like women, fat women know that people don't like them like that because they lonely as hell. Am I lying? They told Lizzo all that shit about how great fat was, but she saw what the real world results were, didn't she?
And she lost weight.
She lost weight, and she's still going.
You can't sit up there. Why would I encourage a nigga with a little? We know what's gonna happen when he pull it out. Right. That's the difference between men and women. They get encouragement, but at some point in time, they do realize, hey, I'm not getting rewarded like I thought I would. Why are women with kids even getting men to try to date them? If we wanted to change how women are having kids, we don't need to take away their right to have abortion. Stop fucking them. As soon as you have a kid by a dude and you ain't married, nobody should want to ostracize her. You're a Muslim. Tell me what is one of the things that Muslims do. They ostracize the dumb.
Yeah.
Her ass is sitting there and nobody touches this bitch.
Yeah.
Every other woman saw how you treated this lady. You ain't got to have no law.
Set an example.
Yeah, set an example. Back when we were young, when I was young, because I'm old. When I was young, y'all got the internet and every dumb motherfucker got a microphone. Every one of them got one. But when I was young, dumb knew they was dumb. You know how dumb knew they was dumb? They didn't say shit. The dumb didn't have, but he knew not to say anything. If a conversation was going on and he knew he wasn't well versed in it, he just sat there and did this. Now, because y'all let everybody talk and there's no repercussion for it, anybody can get a microphone, get a podcast, and start talking. And these dumbasses started getting followers. So now nigga be live for 3 damn hours talking to 5 damn niggas and he still feel important. Why? Because we've allowed this to happen. We don't call dumb people dumb. We say everybody's opinion matters. We used to didn't let everybody talk, and stupid people knew they were stupid. Fat people knew they were fat. Dumb people knew they were dumb. You didn't see them with straight C's talking about let me lead the group.
Yeah, I mean,
all right.
Yeah. So
Tommy spinning right now.
No. It's true. It's true. There's no more meritocracy. It's like everyone's opinion matters, and the reality is that not everyone's opinions matters. Only the people that have good thoughts, people that are able to articulate themselves, people that have a good ideology, their thoughts should matter. You know, the retards. Let's listen to everyone's opinion as if it matters. Not everyone's opinions matter, but. And that's why I think we need to take away. And ladies, I know I sounded crazy when I said that, but let me explain what I'm talking about here. Would it be fair to say that every single one of you wants a family and children one day?
Yes.
Right?
If you can.
Fair. So, if all of you want a family and children, let me ask you this. Is what you're doing right now at this moment getting you closer or further away from it?
Neither.
Further, would you say it's going further or closer to it, to that goal?
I don't really think it matters, honestly.
No, it does, because this is what you said you want a family, right? At some point. So it does matter. So
let's say further away.
I guess since I'm 18, it's further, but...
That's all I'm asking. Is what you're doing at this very moment with your life bringing you further or closer to a family with kids? What about you?
I mean, probably further, but I don't want that in my life anyway. I don't want kids or marriage.
She did say that.
But further, that's fine.
Okay, but you do want a partner?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Neither or.
Well, you might be the only one on the panel. Might be getting closer actually because you've been.
That's what I told her.
Yeah. What about you?
You don't want it?
Well, what I'm currently doing, I'm not like looking for a husband. So I guess, but also I do think like monetarily.
All right, ladies. I asked a very simple question. I said, number one, do you want a family and kids? Almost all of you said yes. Then I said, is what you're doing right now making it? Is it bringing you closer to that goal or further from that goal? Which one?
It's a simple exercise. He's just asking whether you're looking for it or not. Is what you're doing, would it be conducive to finding this, or would it be conducive to getting you far away from? Not that you want it. just what you're doing, would you say this was
Thank you, Tommy.
Either or.
Stupid.
Because you got to think, like, kids are a lot of money. It's like 1.5 million to raise a kid nowadays.
That's not the
This
question.
is not the question.
No,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think it's closer.
Okay,
Because
so
I'm making money for the child, you know?
all right, that's
Are you
female
closer
gymnastics.
to marriage now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, no, that's what I said.
Simple question.
I said I'm
Hold
not
on.
closer to marriage,
You
but
can't
we're
be-
talking about kids and
You can't be
a
this dumb.
husband.
You can't
I
be
mean,
dumb.
girl, you're young too, so your priorities are
that's what I'm
different. Your
saying, it's
priorities are
like-
different.
So
you're
her
not in that
understanding
mindset.
is different.
Yeah,
This is
that's
about
true. I mean, you
comprehension.
gotta
right
understand,
now.
understand, like below
Yeah,
the
this
age
is
of
about
25.
comprehension, though.
Below the age of 25, though, can you comprehend below the age of 25?
Well, I was in Georgia
she's
Tech,
an
so I
adult.
could.
My frontal lobe
Below the
has
age of
yet to
25.
develop.
She's an adult.
Legally,
She can
but
drive a
mentally-
car and kill
legally-
people.
I actually can't drive
Legally.
a car because I have epilepsy.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, well, then the comprehension might be.
Down.
Compromise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I understand
That's
that.
The
fair.
seizures like cook my brain, you know?
Pass.
And what I do like is she's very honest about this. She's like, "He's stupid." I know.
All right, what about you? Is what you're doing? Is what you're doing bringing you further or closer from a family with kids?
I think it's putting me on a different planet.
Fair. What about you?
I was like
Solar
closer.
system. No.
Chloe, what are you doing right now that you think makes it closer?
Everything that I'm working on, every area.
Such as?
Working, back in school, in the gym, losing weight.
Do you think
at
that's
least 2 pounds.
Do you think working and making money going to bring you closer to finding a partner who will then have a family with you?
So it's giving me something positive to focus on.
No, it's gonna get you
I
a
think I
negative.
could find
But is it
someone
going
in the
to
gym.
is it going to make you more attractive in the sexual marketplace to find a guy?
I believe so. I'm losing weight, 2
That's the
pounds a
problem with
week.
women. Okay, so
He's saying
the
the first
problem?
things you said were probably just going to bring you just a dude without shit.
Yeah,
Because when you're talking about money, listen to what you're saying. If
Okay.
you want a man that's worth a damn, like how they were talking,
Okay.
he don't care how much money you
That's
make.
true. It's true. I'm doing other things. I can keep
but
going.
he was just trying to get you.
That's just
to
the
get
first
a
that's what you led
understanding.
with.
Yes,
That's what you
led
led
with.
with, which is probably what you're going to lead with when you talk with them, because women, for some odd reason, think their status, their income, and their education matters to us. It doesn't
Okay,
matter.
I was gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I cook,
but-
I clean.
Barely.
I don't
learn
think
new
they think that,
recipes.
Myron.
Huh?
I don't think they think it.
What do you think they think?
I think women try to lead with what they believe they have that's the best of whatever it is.
No.
If you
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah,
not always.
you're right.
Sometimes
That's
it's
what I'm
also
saying.
first
That's what
what you
priority.
just did
Yeah,
right there.
It's first
But not
priority for
always.
me. So first priority, since unfortunately right now I do have to pay all my bills.
You said first priorities for you.
Right
but what was
now.
the question
Yeah.
he asked you? It
What
wasn't
would lead
about
me
you. It was
closer?
about you
Yeah.
coupling
But
with
obviously
someone.
I'm thinking
See,
about
that is why they
myself.
gave me that psychology
Yeah.
degree and not y'all. If you just listened for a second, you were doing a very good
I was
job of it.
listening,
I know.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You were doing a very good job.
Okay.
So I'm listening. It's not all. You never jump in and say not
Okay.
all. What I was trying to explain to you is that women will lead with what they think is the best thing. That's why
Okay.
you can't ask a woman how many people you slept with, because she will try to judge it based upon who asked me and what do they probably want to hear. Y'all answer like that.
Yeah.
That's why y'all always try to figure out, why did you ask me that, instead of just answering what was asked.
Yeah.
Facts.
And I know that men are not concerned about our money or
But you led
income
with
or
that, Joe.
education.
Yeah,
I
but you
know
led
because
with
that's
it.
my first
He's
priority.
trying to train.
I agree.
You keep
I need
saying
to. I need to
you.
reward. I need to reward.
He's trying to
I
train
understand what
you.
you're saying. I know. I need to
All right,
reword what I'm
so
saying.
See
I
how we
agree.
took a very simple exercise and they offed it up except for one girl?
Yeah, one girl.
Like, all right. The foundation is a nuclear family. That is the dictator of whether you're going to have a failed society or not, okay? It's not feminism. It's not women having jobs. It's not women voting. It is nuclear families, which means a mom, a dad, and kids. So in order for us to achieve this nuclear family, okay, certain things have to be put in place. Women need to prioritize finding a man, not finding a career, making money, or having fun, or living their best life. The problem is that we don't tell women what they need to prioritize in their peak years, okay? In their peak years, we tell them, have fun, live your life, do whatever you want, pursue an education, etc., and then there's going to be a guy there waiting for you.
Yep.
That's not the truth. The guy's not going to be waiting there for you. And if there is a guy there waiting for you, it's not going to be your first choice.
Yep.
Okay? So, since we tell women to, like, hey, you know what? Like, basically what we basically tell women is this. Go gamble in a casino. Okay? You got $2 million. Go gamble in a casino. Stay until 5:55 a.m., 5 minutes before it closes, then try to win at the end.
Yeah.
That's what we tell women to do. What I'm telling you is don't go to the casino in the first place. Your chips are up. Like, cash out immediately.
Cash out, yeah.
You know what I mean? While you're still young and you can get the most. Because as you get older and older and older, it's going to be harder and harder and harder to find a guy that you want. And as you get older and older and older, your standards go up and up and up. And as your standards go up and up and up, that guy who you want, his standards are also going to go up and up and up too. And he doesn't give that you make money, or that you have a career, or that you're a real estate investor. We don't care about none of that shit. So it's like, if the bottom line is to find a guy and have a family, why aren't you doing things that are going to help you for that goal? right? Like, if I want to be a plumber, why am I in electrician school? And that's effectively what women are. You guys all want to be plumbers, but you're at electrician school. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If you want to find a man and get a family, why are you doing things counterproductive to that?
That's why the number one tool in a Batwoman's tool belt is shame.
Yeah.
They will try to shame you because they will realize they don't have what it is you seek. So they will say, you a weak nigga for not wanting to be with a woman with kids.
Ooh, small nigga.
Yet they will shame you. The number one tool in their belt, even when they come up with this whole look energy. These are the stupidest thing. Now you got stank energy. How about that? you got, think about it. If I got to be that big, how big is it?
Yeah.
You never ask these women these questions because they shame you out of having common sense thoughts. That's how they got rid of common sense.
Yes.
Shame the individual out of having a common sense thought. So now you got old bitches saying these men need to date women age appropriate. That's another shame they have.
Yep.
Well, hold on. When you were in your 20s and your titties was perky and they no longer, when they weren't at your damn navel, you were with a man with money and you had access to what, as you said, you
Man
was
20
in the
years older
casino.
than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You was in the casino. You had all your chips.
Yep.
And instead of cashing out, you was like, let's spin it again.
Let's do it again, nigga.
And now that your chips is low, you trying to tell everybody else how they should act towards you with a couple of chips. You wondering why your table ain't as full as it was when you had all them chips on the table.
Right.
Men aren't stupid. We understand. When my chips was high, the table was full of people who wanted my attention.
Yeah.
When we lost all our chips, we know exactly why there's nobody sitting there but us, a bottle of Jack, and our head down saying, please, please let this number hit.